Alright guys, we are live. Sorry about the long wait. It ended up I had things to do. See what I mean? People never message me until I'm doing something like going live, and then suddenly everybody's like, oh, I need this or I need that, and I'm like, fuck off. I'm sure these people know that I'm doing something. I'm sure of it. It's not always streaming, just in general. But I can be sat down for hours doing absolutely nothing and nobody talks to me. And then I sit down and be like, right, I will stream. Which, by the way, as you guys know, ooh, squeak, squeak it. I have a relatively regular schedule for these days, and yet everyone still manages to, communicate to me on stream. Chat, are you going to work today? I don't know. Pause that. I'm sure I left some bad juju if I remember correctly. Right. Twitch. Work this time, please. Connecting. Welcome to chat. Thank you, Twitch. Only took 3 attempts. That's all I left. I thought I left something bad for myself. Oh well. So, do we now know the location of the Persona car or not? That's the question. First time of the game. Glad I'm getting this out of the way early. Peace talks and things. No, I don't know. I don't even know what it looks like, so yeah. We've got that built now. So we can say, I don't know, Zen, sure, can be you. Talk to the nice people. Oh, I didn't know there was time limit. Oh, and it has to be all the way over there, right? Just yeah. I mean, we can, do our thing. Okay. Let's see. So, are we just going to do it? What does one of these take to build? 50. So I mean, if we take this, to be fair, that will probably be enough for. Let's test. Load group of 5. So I want to take... like 5 people, right? As far as food goes, we'll take... I don't know... 500 rice. As I don't have meals. I probably should make meals, but there we go. So we would have that. And then I'd need to send over steel. Oh, what's the maximum steel we can send? 500. See? Then what would we need? Like 300 steel. And I can't remember how many components. If I send 15, and then the rest chem fuel. We can take a lot of chem fuel. I don't know how much we'd need, so we could just send it all. So that would work. In fact, Chicago Rusty, thank you for the host. In fact, let's do that. I don't really care about them being immobile because the plan isn't to caravan anywhere. We should be loading enough things into this to build pods, fuel them, and bring them home. We'll only be leaving a skeleton crew here, but once again, how many turrets do we actually have now? We have 30 mini turrets around the base, 5 autocannons, and 6 uranium turrets. Okay, so first of all, can somebody unify the power grid? Do we have wood here? Oh, 5, just enough to rebuild that. So that should maintain the power grid for the time being, and we'll come and split it later. Slaughter that. So they should invent something on this where you can build a robot body and then put the brain of somebody in it. Like Cybermen, essentially. You know, for people, although he's got a brain injury, not a thing. But that'd just be awesome. Like, harness mech technology or some cool shit. And build robot bodies. I don't know, maybe that's just my crazy thinking. So we are hopefully getting AI Persona Core soon. very soon. Why are you sleeping in the proctor? Let's select them all, launch group, yeah. Okay guys, are we ready? Let's do this. Drop an edge. And click it. Pause. Where are our people? Everyone, quick firing line, move. One down, two down. This is gonna work out easier than I think, unless there's something in there. Move. Claim. I don't think there's anything in here, but I don't want to risk it, so let's see. Let's play. And blackjack, you might die here. Oh no, that's it. Okay, everyone. Let's get to work. Construction. Miscellaneous. So what do we need? Zone. Stockpile zone. May as well give you some use, right? I should put it in there, but oh well. Next, we need to say, so moving all the stuff over. And we need to say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think I planned for. You can hypothermia. I did not plan for this. We are right, guys. We didn't really plan, okay? The best thing to do here. Well, split this power grid whilst I'm here. No wood. I was hoping they had wood we could. You guys do though. By the time we've loaded, will we not be ready? Alright, we're gonna load this with wood just in case. We're gonna stick. What's the maximum we can put in there? Yeah, that'll do. Way too much, but there we go. Right, in the meantime, we're going to say furniture, sleeping spot, create a barracks, right? Just in case. I feel like we need more steel. How much do we have left? Right, we do need more steel. You don't have a pod. My fault. Alright, so we're gonna load. Wanna give you 50 wood if need for emergency. We need to get that steel over there as quickly as we can. Where's steel? What's the maximum we can fit in here? That'll do. You guys, can we are you gonna do that, please? Right, prioritize loading that. Let's keep an eye on these guys. This is not a good sign. Right, guys. We're gonna reload. So, a premise was clever and works, but execution was pretty bad. All we gotta do is send them with some wood this time, and it'll be fine. That persona core is worth a lot to us, so we can just use the large fleet and just send definitely enough we can bring back in the end. Right, so we're going to cancel loading. We're going to use this fleet of pods. Yeah. Let's be intelligent about this. We got the resources available. Components, I'm going to send 30. Way too many. Wood, I'm going to send 50 because we can make a fire if need be. Steel. Let's pop people in there. So we want to go 1, 2. We'll send 5. We'll send you with 300 rice. 350 rice. Steel. What's the most we can send you? We'll send you with 1,000. Hopefully that's enough. And we'll send you with like 2,000 chem fuel, which is more than enough. But we can make it, so I'm not too concerned. We can bring things home in the end. So I'm not too bothered about taking too much. Chem fuel heaters would be pretty good, like, so it'd be like kerosene heaters essentially, which are used around the world extensively, especially in developing nations, same way as lanterns. So the hope is that we do it right this time. This is attempt 2. I completely forgot that we're on sea ice somehow. I think I got a little bit too comfortable, you know. So let's not make that mistake again. Oh, thank you, Bee Quiggers, for the lurk. Good to know somebody's watching. Well, let's do this, guys. Launch group. Drop an edge. And let's hope for the best. Alright. Manhunters. Landing. Move. No hawk. Click the metal. One down. Two down. Three down. Alright guys. You lot. Off this. Orders. Where's the orders? Do I have to click it to claim it? Claim. All of you, come here. Alright. So first thing we're going to do is temperature. We're going to chuck a fire like right there. Prioritize. Right. Don't worry, we've got this, guys. How many of us are there? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 25. So it's warming up in there. Alright, now we've got that done. We don't have long. This ain't gonna last us. Zones. So we want a stockpile zone set up here, so everyone's gonna bring our shit to here. And we're going to do construction, miscellaneous. So we're gonna have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go for 5. Exception, what's your problem? Exception won't haul, so you're just gonna chill out in there, but fine, whatever. But it's warm, which is what we need, right? So we've got 1.6 days. We've got another lot of not what we need right now. Are either of you in any immediate danger? Well, you are. Damn, I forgot Fern has all the bionics. Right, bed rest is not going to be an option here, guys. If you can get on your legs, you are going to be on your legs. We are going to construct a transport pod. 1, 2. Mr. Exception, welcome to the stream. We have acquired a AI Persona core. We have to get that back. We're building drop pods to do it. A little bit of a janky way, but let's just say it's a long trek otherwise. So I shipped him resources to build them whilst we're here, and that's what we're doing. How are you doing this evening? Morning. It's morning we're at, not evening. And what are you having for breakfast today? I like listening about your breakfasts. It's just you in the room, by the way. Oh, construction botched. Not what we need. All of your maximum fuel. Come on. We're limited on basically everything here. Oh, for fuck's sake, Hawk, what is your problem? Frostpeak run. Sicklet, so basically you're shit. Alright. Well, grab a pole rifle. Everyone, I don't have time for this. Restrict to indoors, let the turrets deal with it. I'm good. I'm making cream of wheat with cinnamon, blueberries, and almond milk. I also had some sweet cinnamon black tea. How are you? I'm doing okay. A little tired today. It was my granny's 80th birthday yesterday, so I was at a party for them, and you know, you get tired, right? So tired. But yeah, I'm doing alright. Spent way too much money over the last week or so, I'd say, though. I have to give it to your Exception. You're fucking useless here. You're lazy AF. Ah, thank you. She is doing quite well. Hawk, don't fuck this. Don't fuck this. Yes. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, we're not mining, we're building. You guys basically useless here. This isn't a mining colony. This is where we has picked up the AI Persona core from. We're just building our transport back. Hypothetically, could we get back in just these and leave resources behind? The AI Persona core is what we're interested in the most. Charge rifle, we are not leaving behind. No, we can bring everything. Easy. I'm building way too many things here. Cancel. In fact, can I bring these with me? Zone, stockpile zone. I don't know, I didn't just do that way. Your guy is good at mining. Unfortunately, there is nothing to mine here. We're back on the sea ice. Alright, so I want to grab that. We can bring one Buffalo corpse with us. Why not? If I zero that out, can we bring more than one? Nope, only one. Right, guys, so this is what we're going to do. Accept. Confirm. We're going to load Fern. What the hell? Shit. So we could leave Fern behind. Can I not? Right. Cancel. Tend to Fern. Let's get Fern up on her feet and then we'll try this again. You're warm in here. Everyone get indoors. Well, it's not that warm, but it's warmer right there. Malnutrition. I see a problem. Right. You've not even finished building that yet, you lazy cunts. Load this with rice. 300 should do it. No worries, man. Have a good day at work. Right. Let's get this food over to them as soon as possible. Let's... Right. Production. Butcher spot. I'll have to do it here. You right click. Butcher creature. Do we have a cook over here? Right, you're gonna have to do some butchering and give us some raw food. And we'll just have to deal with that. So we do have food. I'm now a little less concerned. I don't want that being out there and being ruined, but there we go. Bills. Alright, everybody's up on their feet. Move quickly. Load all the peoples. Right, guys, you know what to do. We're almost there, guys. We are almost there. Getting our episode on the call. The first time I've ever managed this, mostly because I don't really try. Has everybody got in? Do we have the episode on the call? Right, got this. Launch. Confirm. Return home. Oh, I like how you can see them. Fern, equip the rifle, please. Do we have somebody on clean duty? Oh yeah, Cordy. That's why. Explains a lot. Oh crap. Are you even any good at anything? Fine. Let's see. Right, you do that. This ship will be constructed. We will get there. We will do it. Just post that on my Discord. Discord, not Dickcord. That's very different. I yawned whilst talking. We now need to... Blackjack can be our official cleaner. Let's get some cleaning done. I'm concerned that we're going to have some major brake issues. Zen made a comment about bow ties to Hawk. Zen and Proctor talked about pet peeves. I'm sure Zen is like, my pet peeve is when people kill your wives for no reason. Because Fern killed his wife. You know what I mean, right? Tantrum, I can deal with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll be leaving one guy behind here. And I'm presuming we'll get Wonder joining things. We'll be sending 8 away. I forgot they were restricted. That explains a lot why they were so lazy. I feel bad now for insulting them. The computer things, it doesn't fucking matter really, does it? I can't build there if they tunnel through. Not I'm that bothered, but they're probably gonna come through here. Restrict everyone to area 1. What area revealed? They found a cave. Where are they gonna dig through here? Gonna go through here by any chance? Yeah, I thought so. There's a lot of them. Right. Hold open. Draft. If they really want to attack us, I'm trying not to get in the way of that because that auto turret is going to hurt. Come on, guys. Right, we're ready for him. Cogopods at the other colony. What the hell are you trying to mine into? Turns around. Nope. Did you get shot in your own head? Brain permanent gunshot injury. Are you fucking kidding me? We don't need this, guys. Everyone. Whoops. Everyone's being set to flee for the time being. No, you have a peg. Like, who is it who has a... who can move fast? Exception. Rescue. That didn't go as planned, to say the least. So Fern, you'll recover. Permanent gunshot injury to the brain. Once this is constructed, in fact, prioritize that, please. Can we split the power grids? No point having everything dragged down. Bit of jade, nice. I have to say, guys, I am starting to recover from this illness, which is good. Alright, so we're going to load in here. Sev, we'll send you off in the ship. We'll load all that chem fuel, because it's light. We'll load all of that. Firewood. Not really useful here anyway. Actually, yes it is for that bit of wall though. And then as much rice as you will allow. Alright. So hopefully that'll be our last care package out to here, and everything else will be coming in. We need to decide where our next whatever it's called is going to be. But this place is relatively well defended on its own. Chuck that in there. I'm trying to make it, I know this seems stupid when we'll be ripping this place apart. Hello Heaven, welcome to the stream! I'm trying to make it so this place... Why are you two not powered? Have we drained the entire power grid? That's not good. We are trying to make it so this place can be defended by the skeleton crew what is going to be here ripping it apart. We got the AI persona core have, so our ship will be ready to go before you know it. My cat is doing pull-ups on the window. They do that sometimes. Just like, peekaboo! 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 Kind of deal. They do it. Cats are known for it. So we're going to... Well, I can understand there's no point in deconstructing power grid, so that, as in the actual cable conduits, the cables though, so that'll be left about. Power grid is restable. Because there's a lot here. Sounds good, I agree. There's a lot here what needs ripping apart and shipping off. And as such, we will have a while and need to be able to defend it. That's the thing. And it needs to be able to basically defend itself. Oh, by the way, Hev, you have a permanent gunshot injury to the brain now. Just... No, I have no idea what your cat was up to then. So you're in pain, and also you kind of... you're just not useful for very much by this point. So we're going to demote you to a hauler and cleaner. Sorry about that. In this most recent raid here, one of these guys it was. Are you guys restricted? Oh, that's why nothing's getting done. Fern can go and complete the ship. Also, these turrets are gonna be moved to like to maybe here or something. Because a couple of times they've now broke through here. Are you a little bit dozy? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, one down. And then kind of feel sorry for them a little bit, don't you? Well, it's more food. That's the thing, if only every now and then. Fair enough. If the guys who are attacking us really want to do this, they're gonna have to get through a lot, you know. Sev. Not too bad. So some more chem fuel. And how are we doing for bills? We need another at least 30 bills done. Only every now and then is fair enough because we're all a little bit dizzy every now and then, in my opinion. But you're a janitor now, Hev, so at least you have a permanent position. Right? Sev, why are you... Do we not have a spare bed for you? Put a sleeping spot. Just chuck it there for now. Sorry about that, Sev. Don't worry, this is a temporary situation. The whole colony is by this point. Because we now have a completed ship. Do you see? Cannot launch. Hive knitting component. Yeah, it's an upside to it. Definitely an upside. And because you're a bit useless, it means you will also definitely have a place on here. The ship is ready. There's always an upside to everything. You just got to find it. So right to left, guys, right to left. Reinstall that. See, we can chuck this one. We can use these turrets while they are just lying about. Hev, you're an idiot in the game. Hev will now be limited to indoor areas only because you're not so bright. Where are we up to? I wasn't even paying attention then. So it's this one and then one more after that. So what have you been up to today, Hev? Insulting spree, Hev. Seriously, Hev? Reinstall that. Like that. In fact, no. Cancel. Put it one back. Build copy. So I want to pop it like here. And chuck a sandbag in there. Not too bad, not too bad. How are you guys doing over here? So switching to two electric tailoring benches up here. We'll just leave the hand tailoring benches there. We will need to buy wood to build them, but we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. I've done some digitizing for the archives. Nice. Had some corned beef hash for dinner. Nice. Well, I'm not a big fan, but nice for you. And they're putting cheese on crackers. So basically, a little bit of work and the rest of stuff in your face. Sounds like my kind of day. I just wish I could eat cheese without getting so fat it's unreal. I'm not really that big, guys, but I feel like it. And as long as I kind of keep that mentality in my head, I'm not going to get too fat again. You know? Okay, exception. Sounds like a good day to me, Have you had a good time? Have you enjoyed it? That's what's important. We're gonna buy all of your chem fuel. Do that. All of the beer. I'm trying to convert as much crap into silver as possible, because silver's very light. So I can ship it in pods quite easily, where all this crap isn't. So, you know. We're gonna have to buy stuff. Oh. Thing is, we could buy all of your gold, and that helps us out. Anything else? We'll buy whatever chocolate you've got. And meals. And all your components. I think like that's a fair trade, because I will have a use for all of those things. So I've condensed a lot of crap down into this. Gold is easy to transport. Once again, I can sell it. Am I losing value? Yeah, of course I am. I can also use it for various things, so yeah. Yeah, day's been good so far. That's good to hear, Have. Good to hear indeed. We can deal with that. Some yummy snow her stew. We're being raided. Restrict everyone to indoor area 2. And you're gonna regret it. We're gonna ship over a lot of uranium. Not a lot, I like as in a large amount. A lot as in like a selling lot, you know, like a unit of measurement. So this we're going to load. Uranium, how much can we fit? 150. Damn, uranium's heavy. I mean, it makes sense, right? But Come on then. One down. When you saw that, you just go. No problem, have. Like when you saw a gigantic uranium slug fly at your friend and just what exactly did it do? Shoot through his stomach, destroy his liver, and kill you instantly. You'd just be like, nope. And then when you saw it shoot at the turret shoot at one of your other friends, and rip his leg off in one shot, you just wouldn't get involved, would you, man? You know, you'd be like, yeah, this ain't for me, bro. Ain't for me. Or maybe I'm just too intelligent. I'm back. Nice have. Welcome back. Alright, bills, add bills, smelt weapon, details. I want you to just smelt all the melee weapons. Do that first. Do forever. Alright, that seems like a good plan. So we'll smelt down all these melee weapons, however you pronounce it. We're going to allow Proctor to do some construction, because if he fucks up by this point, it doesn't matter, the ship's done. But we're reinforcing across the board here. Let's see, how many turrets do we now have installed currently? So we have 32. Is that all of them? Let's yeah, we have 32 turrets currently spread out across the base. Put it this way, it's gonna hurt whoever tries to break in, no matter where you're at. And we are moving more into position. The question is, how do we want to do this? You know? I don't want to set up the other colony now, but that would then make us have to split up our people even more. Yeah, I remember 7 people, because well, there's already Austin in one of these. So 7 people leaving here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only leaving 3 people here to pull down the entire, or the important resource parts of this. So we can like deconstruct, well, and install these and ship them off. Realistically, I meant to ship out my entire colony, and I could do, like, every single person and win the game that way. You know what I mean? I could build more of these, like this way. I'll put another, what, 6 on and take everyone. I could do that. Am I going to do it? Probably not. Some nutrient paste meals. We'll deal with them. They'll be nice. Why does eBay think I've got some like some obsession with Asus computers? eBay, just for you, Asus computers in search of incredible. Why eBay? Do they pay you a lot of money for this, or do you genuinely think I have a thing? I'm not a brand person when it comes to most things, but especially computing. You go with whatever makes the most sense for the money at the time of purchase, whether that be Intel or AMD slash Radeon or Nvidia, you know, Western Digital or Seagate, etc., etc. We've gotten to a point in technology where pretty much everything, minus the very scraping the bottom of the barrel or very old stuff, is good enough. Even like the lowest end Ryzen processor is good enough. You know, the 2200G, quad core, no hyperthreading, bit of graphics thrown in, can't complain. The dual core hyperthreaded Athlons probably are even good enough for, say, your Gran. And that's the thing. So saying, oh, Intel's better, yeah, it is better, but it also costs more. And everything is just should be based on, well, everything is based on your budget. One of my friends wants me to build a computer for them, one of my other friends, and I'm like, what's your budget? Like £250. I'm like, I can build a computer for £250. Doesn't mean it'll be that good. You are starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel for £250. You have to remember, Windows is gonna set you back 80 quid. Oh, I hate Windows costs. Maybe there's some way around that, I don't know. And everybody wants Windows. Like, if people just accept Linux for the most part, which works perfectly fine for most people, you know, is it ideal? No. But the question is, how much frustration in your life is saving £80 worth? That's the way I see it. You know, like, how much of your time learning how to use a new operating system is worth £80? If you got minimum wage, if it takes you 10, 11, 13, 12 hours to work it out, you still saved yourself working 10 hours, like the same amount of money. And that's kind of the way I say it when I'm building computers for people. You can try Linux, and if you don't like it, just swap to Windows and pay the 80 quid. But give yourself a few hours of learning time at least. Yeah, and like I said, with something like Linux Mint, it's so similar to Windows that you could probably pick it up in um in an hour or two. For the most part, there's some parts of Linux that is inherently a little bit of a pain in the ass. But so is the nature of life and computing. Not everything is perfect. It's like me, my computer, I mean, I generally wait until something's on an offer. Black Friday or, Boxing Day sales in Britain is a thing, or January sales, whatever. Or buying last generation stuff like I've just bought a 1080 Ti for instance. But full price wise, my computer is probably like £2,500, $1,000, sorry, about 2,000, probably like 1,800 to 2,000 British. Yeah, I had to think then. So it's not cheap. I've not paid that much. I hope. I don't know. So in that situation, paying £80 for Windows, one, because it's a gaming computer and most games don't work all that well on Linux yet, and two, because it's a very small percentage. Do you know what I mean? Windows is a fixed cost in computers when you're building them. That's the thing. When you have something that's a fixed cost like Windows, you can't just get cheaper Windows than Windows 10 Home. I mean, you could, I guess, get a dodgy version of Windows 7 and things, but I don't really advocate that. So there's that possibility. Neuramine or Neutroamine or a Nutramine or whatever you pronounce it, that stuff. Well, we'll have that. It's worth a little bit. And that's the thing. Is if you want to build a computer for £1,000, you're at £80 is 8% of your budget. No. Yeah? No. I think it's 8%. Yes, it is. It's 8% of your budget. Why do I do it myself? But if you're building a computer for £100, it's 80% of your budget. Not that I... Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Not that I would say build a computer for £80, but there we go. And I don't know, people just have this unrealistic expectation. And I don't know if it's just because they don't know how much software costs, or they just don't care, or whatnot, But it just, to me, seems a bit silly. Like, you can, even £250, if you take £80 off for Windows, you're like, I can't even do that math off the top of my head. What, 170 for an actual computer? And then if you go, yeah, I don't want to use second-hand stuff because it might be bad. You're like, so what exactly kind of computer are you looking for? And then my favorite one is when they want a nice looking case as well for a really cheap computer. I'm like, my friend. If you want it to look nice, you have to pay money on it. If it doesn't, at such a small budget, if it doesn't directly impact the performance, you want to spend as little as humanly possible. On something. Like, buy the ketchup and mustard post pie, as we call them, which is when you have, like, red and yellow and green and whatever coloured cables in your power supply, rather than the all black one, because it is cheaper, weirdly. You buy the case that was designed in 2009, that has the power supply mounted at the top and doesn't have USB 3 support properly, and still has a place to put a disk drive, even though nobody uses a disk drive anymore, because it's cheap, because that tooling has been around forever. And because the tooling's been around forever, and the metal gauge is going to be so thin, it's going to be shitly built, and it's going to be razor sharp when you're building in it. But you don't care when you're trying to build a computer as cheap as possible. Hell, if you can get an old second-hand, like Dell, a very old one that has standardized mounting points inside the case you just do that. You can't be picky on a tight budget. Like me, if I was building a computer, no, for myself, I mean, I know I've got a very good computer here, so I won't be building one for a while. But if I was to build a computer for myself, I wouldn't, in my current situation, like when I built this one, I was very financially sound. I wouldn't instantly just be like, yeah, let's get an 8th gen 8700K, and well, I couldn't afford it straight up anyway, and let's buy the same case I've got now. One, because the case, a H500P is not that good of a case. The new one's better, they fixed a lot of the problems, but they already gave themselves the bad name. And 2, it's just the case of it's buying within your budget. Right, I'm going to stop talking about this because I just get annoyed. And on that note, guys, I'm going to finish streaming. So we're just going to go over the colony. We are filling in this tunnel what they built, like we did with this one. Is that sandstone though? No, that's granite. That's granite. Why does it look so different? I don't know. Anyway, I was saying, so our defences seem to be doing well. We have 36 turrets spread around the colony. We have 5 autocannons and 6 uranium slug turrets. Yeah, I think they should be called cannons myself, but there we go. Spread around the colony, ready to try to repel any level of invasion we get. We are melting down what we can, and we're going to start shipping out resources now to our other colony, to Frostbeat. And I want you guys to start thinking about possible names for our next mining colony. See if you guys have come up with anything, because I can't. Damn yawning. You're watching Gaming on Spectrum. Did I save? I will save again just in case. You're watching. Oh wait, I already said that. But you're watching Gaming on Spectrum, and I'm your host Ben. You can go on with Ben or Spectrum in the chat. I do not mind. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you're in, whatever it's like, where you're at. I hope it's going well for you guys. And last but not least, as always, is cheerio.